Hi, my name is Farron and I'm here to review Holyland. This review will contain some light spoilers, so I can't go more in depth on certain things as that would ruin some of the plot twists and plot developments important to the story for those new to reading it. Holyland is a psychological martial arts seinen manga that is written and drawn by Mori Koji and follows our main protagonist Yu Kamishiro, who is a quiet and timid teenager who had always been bullied due to his shy and meek demeanor, which led to him cutting school, becoming very antisocial and even contemplating suicide due to the feeling of self-worthlessness and a lack of purpose. However, after not going through with his suicide attempt, he decided to pick up a book about boxing for self-defense purposes by following the fundamentals of how to throw a punch and doing a daily exercise routine of 1,000 punches per day, thus developing a deadly 1-2 punch combination. Therefore, he starts to go out on the street. Due to giving off his usual meek demeanor, some punks do attempt to assault him. However, to their dismay, they have been beaten by Yu. Due to him beating these punks off the street, he started to gain a reputation of being the thug hunter, which catches the attention of Masuki Izawa, who is a former experienced boxer that is a very common collected delinquent who adopts a reputation of being the charisma of the street. Like a lot of thugs, he is not aware that Yu Kamishiro is a thug hunter until a fight between Yu and a judo user delinquent named Iwado had occurred, thus truly meeting Yu Kamishiro. Masuki is actually pretty cool with Yu and does support him in his development of fighting, while Yu has a lot of respect towards Masuki and in a sense kind of looks at him as an older brother figure and even a senpai. And from there on, Yu gets further involved into gang fights fighting various opponents. Mai Izawa is a younger sister of Masuki Izawa and also a lover/love interest of our main protagonist Yu Kamishiro. Initially she was sympathizing for Yu due to how much he reminds her of her brother from before and became friends. However, over time getting closer to him, especially due to how much he gets involved with fighting gang members, their relationship starts to form to an eventual romance. Shinichi kinda befriends Yu early on in the series and comes to not only be Yu's first friend but perhaps his closest friend, sticking with Yu to the end and embracing him for what he is getting involved with gang fights and such. Shogo Midorikawa is a hot-headed delinquent that is very skilled in karate and one of the opponents that Yu faces earlier on in the series. After being beaten and getting hunted by his previous gang, it kind of forces him to team up with Yu, but they ended up becoming friends and he teaches Yu some things that he knows from karate, such as how to do a kick and body rotations. Afterwards, he started going through some psychological complexes, which I won't get into as that will lead to spoiler territory. Mori Koji's art is great with the amount of details he put in, showing the dark grittiness to it and how well the fights are drawn, making the choreography nice and clear to follow. I will say that the art style may take a bit of getting used to, especially towards the heads of the characters, as it does look weird at first. But not only would you get used to it quite easily, the art does start to improve as it becomes more refined, so it's nice to see the evolution. The depiction of the fighting is great as it goes for a more grounded and realistic approach. The series actually teaches you how to fight as the author gives a thorough explanation on how to execute these techniques and how they will be incorporated in fights, and the kind of damage it would have on opponents. Since the fights are on the street, dirty moves can be used and things that will not necessarily be allowed in professional tournaments or matches will occur as the rules don't apply, so it can delve into dark aspects of fighting. Like I've mentioned earlier, the art is great and definitely complements the fights as they are well choreographed and easy to follow. I also forgot to mention that there are different fighting styles presented in the series. Holyland is an excellent series with great characters that are well characterized and developed, a well written story that delves into different themes such as depression, suicide, drug addiction, ostracism, gang violence, etc. Great fights and artwork. My only criticism for the series would be the ending, more specifically what happened to Yu, as it did felt forced to me, but I won't spoil in this review. Overall, I'd highly recommend reading Holyland and give it a 9.5 out of 10. So what are your thoughts on Holyland? Like the video if you've enjoyed it, share on social media, and please subscribe for more.